Now I get it. Now I see why everybody loves riding. It's exhilarating. The adrenaline, the dopamine. It's like flying. It's like the closest you're gonna get to flying. It's like you're a ground pilot, like a Maverick. I'm Tom Cruise, and I'm like, yeah, you got a bogey on your 6. That's what it feels like. Check this out, finally came. This, my friends, is a crash bar for my motorcycle. So I actually paid for overnight shipping so I can get it like quicker. I guess it worked out. It's about 3 in the afternoon, and so I finally got this coming in. Especially after yesterday. I don't know if you saw my previous video, but I took a tumble. I dropped the bike. For those saying that the bike is too big for me, let me be honest with you. It's actually not. I did a lot of research on motorcycles and stuff. You could totally learn on that thing. You just gotta be careful. Can't be completely retarded, which, I mean, not that stupid. You know, this bike, you know, I was looking at an 883, or maybe even a 1200, you know, an iron, which is what I was initially going to get, but I got tired. Everybody was saying, you're gonna upgrade it. You're gonna get tired of it. I give it 6 months. You're not gonna want it anymore. You're gonna upgrade. Well, so, okay. I got my dream bike. I got the bike that I don't plan to ever have to upgrade, at least for not a long time. I'll be honest with you. I've got no kids. I've got no mortgage. I'm in school, but I'm making decent money now. There's no other better time to get it. And the best, and what's really good is I'm not a complete kid. I'll be 29 this year. So I look a lot younger than what I actually am. So it's not like I'm some 20-year-old jumping on it. I'm pretty responsible, and I don't plan on really being crazy on it. So I think this bike is for me. I think it's beautiful. I love the color. And I went to 3 different dealerships all day with my partner. I work as an EMT, an emergency medical technician. I work 911 side. And in between calls, which we had a really slow day, which is how we're able to do this. Me and my partner went to 3 different dealerships all day, just looking at bikes and stuff like that. And the most magical thing about this to me is that I got the bike that called me. You know how like you're walking around and you see a car, or you see a motorcycle in this case, where you're like, oh my god, I would love that. That's my dream bike right there. You know how good it feels actually getting it? Very good. And so I'm kind of riding a high on that. But the point is, I'm going to be really responsible on it. I'm not going to be completely stupid. But let's unbox this. And I might need to go and get some tools from AutoZone or something. I've already done the research on what I need, hopefully. I want to get this installed. I also have class tonight, under my anatomy and physiology class. I'm expanding my scope of practice. I might drop out. Crack a beer, enjoy my day off, my last day off. I go back to work tomorrow. Corona, family. Anybody who watches this and likes motorcycles and wants to stay on my videos, we're family. Knife. Let's see what we got here. I'm kind of excited about this. I'm like really excited about this. What do we got? Now, I'm also going to do an unboxing on my helmet. I don't know if it'll be the same video or not. It probably will. I'll just like take these videos over like a course of days, and we'll put it all together. Show you this. I'll show you my helmet. So you'll probably see it like here in a second too. But this is it. I'm gonna feel a lot better. Thankfully, the damage on the bike, you know, from that hard crash, it's not that bad. It's got a couple, so my cold air intake is dented a little bit, and it's got scuffs on the side, and my exhaust is dented a little bit with some scuffs. And the fairing, the bottom fairing, has like a little bit of scuff. It's actually not, it's not very bad. Only person who's really gonna notice it will be me, for at least at first. Now I'm starting to realize this actually might not be that interesting. I mean, it's a fucking bar. That's all it is. It's a bar for my bike. If you don't know what a crash bar is, it is basically training wheels for your Harley or your bike. It's going to put a very heavy steel frame or metal frame on the outsides of your bike, and if you lay it down, like I did, it can give you more like minimal damage. It won't really hurt your engine or your tank very much. It can really protect it. And here it is. Whoa, does it come with bolts? Dude, this thing better come with bolts. It's from a reputable company. It's from Hogwarts. This is Harry Potter. But they apparently are. Know what they're doing. Right here. And I just need to go and pick up a couple tools, I guess, and get it done. What I got. So, I understand I probably should have gotten like a modulator or full face helmet before getting this one, but I already got it, and so here, and it's really, really cool. I mean, I like it. And so I got the email while I'm actually working right now, but I wanted to get it because I don't want to get stolen, but let's open it.
Ambulance 16, radio check.
What do you think of this, Lacey?
Looks pretty dope to me.
Huh? Right? It's like
pretty cool, man.
World War II-esque like bomber girl.
Pretty slick.
That's fucking cool. Alright, let me put this up. Let's go. Iced coffee. I finished mine. Sky still has plenty of hers. You doing 4-leaf clover stuff? Very cool. You kind of saw it a second ago. I'm gonna do a better reveal. I initially got this. I ordered it, of course, and it came in the mail. And I was actually working when it came in, and so I didn't want like a package like out in the middle of everywhere because we live in a very populated area. So in between calls, I was able to get to it and save it basically. It's by I think it's called LS2 helmets. Always ahead. LS2. It's like a World War II-esque like bomber style helmet. It looks like a fighter pilot with the little visor that comes up and down. And it's the like pan-up girl or something, or you know what I mean, like sitting on the Shark missile, like an airplane, like an American fighter pilot, and of course the Air Force symbol. My dad would be proud. My dad was in the Air Force. He would like this. And of course it is DOT certified by Spitfire. Oh, and then you could see like the rivets, like it's a fighter plane, like it's the metal of the plane, right? Isn't that cool, Sky? Mm-hmm. All right, here we go. It fits pretty, like it's snug but not too tight. Like it feels way more comfy than my my little Harley one or whatever. It does. It feels a lot better. Oh yeah, and the strap feels like nice and firm, but not like too crazy. How's it look?
Good.
do I look cool?
Yes.
Oh yeah. I think this comes off. I think I'm supposed to take that off.
Possibly.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna get all the chicks in this helmet. All of them. Get in the zone, auto zone. Yeah.
It's not AutoZone. Oh wait, is it?
Was it? Advanced Auto?
No, Advanced Auto is different from AutoZone.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Wow. Wow. So cool.
It is kind of cool. I do look like a dork in a helmet. I'm noticing that. I look like a fucking dork, Sky, and you know it. I know you know it because I know you and I love you and you love me and I can tell what you're thinking. And you're like, yeah. This bike cover that you got for me, honey, is so sweet. I like the color. As long as we can just figure out how to keep it from flying off because it turns into a sail every time. Does it not?
Yeah.
2 times I came here, it looked like a circus tent. Go in the air. hear a guy. I hear a motorcycle. Somebody else is riding a motor. Oh, it's a Mustang. It's a GT. But you know, it's gotta count for something. He saw. That's why he did that. He went "Rah!" because you remember it when he was sick. He was looking over here. He was staring at it. You remember? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what's this connected on? You hooked it.
Yeah, I did.
That's why.
Yeah.
Everything makes sense now. I was wondering how it's going up all of a sudden. Question. Serious question, honey. Hood off or hood on? What do you think? Hood off or hood on? One more time. Hood off or hood on?
You're like cute by. But
Right.
it looks better with off.
It feels better cold. I mean,
Yeah.
you know what I meant? Calling it a crash bar, which I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. There was a comment that was all like, it's called an engine guard, not a crash bar. But I'm pretty sure I typed into Google search, crash bar, and I hate to spoil your parade, but this is what came up, so I ordered it. Me and Sky are gonna put it on the bike. Somehow. We bought a bunch of tools. You wanna see my tools? Come here. These are my tools. I'm drinking a beer. Blue Moon's really good. Or Corona. Corona. I actually don't drink that much. It's kind of weird that you're seeing like the Corona and now you're seeing this one. I don't drink that. Do I drink that much? No. But I'm doing, I don't know. It's like working on your motorcycle, on your Harley, and you're like, you know, yeah, drinking a beer, working on my Harley, having my wife help me do it. Now, I got tire pressure gauge. That's just, you know, probably because you should have that. So most Harleys, when I was reading, take like a torque spit between T27 to T like 30 is what I was told is like the most common. So I got the T8 in between till about T60, which I'm pretty sure is going to work. We're also going to refer to Google and the YouTube to see how to do it too, so we don't do it wrong. I'm assuming we bolt it like to the frame of the bike. Oh, that was you. Here it is. So as you can see from the diagraph, the picture, it goes behind the wheel and in front of the engine, and that's where it goes. Right there. Alright.
The next day, because it was too cold to do it the night before.
I can't get it out. I'm trying to figure out how that happened in the first place. Do you see this? What is this? How to do that? I pulled it out of my pocket and it was like that. Right, so here's how we're going to do this. That piece right there, that cap, we're gonna take a flathead or something and poke that out. And with these bolts that came with the bike from Hogwarts, I guess we're gonna replace it with that and the washer. And there's another one on the other side, right there. And that is how we're gonna do that with this beautiful Harley.
It's the time of the season when love runs high. In this time, give it to me easy and let me try with pleasured hands to take you in the sun to promised lands, to show you everyone. It's the time of the season for loving.
Where I heard it at was right here. Cold air intake is really dented and scratched up, and underneath it's kind of pushed up a little bit. A little bit of, well, actually most of that came off. I take that back. That's the damage. So here's the caveat to dropping the bike the way I did. Well, first of all, it came out relatively unscathed, which is good. Bike drops happen. Now, I'm sure there are people out there, very few people, that can be like, I've never dropped a bike and not be lying. But the vast majority of people do drop their bike at least once, whether it's a 400, a 600, or in this case, a Lowrider S, a 117 Milwaukee 8. So the good news is I kind of got that out
Fear?
of the way, huh?
Got that fear out of the way.
Yeah, the fear's gone, and it made me realize my bike is a lot more resilient than what I initially thought too. So we'll put the crash bar on and grow a pair and try it again. Oh, and just so you guys do know, I am taking the motorcycle course. It's not until mid-April though. So until then, I'm gonna ride around the parking lot and stuff. I do wish I had a bigger flat spot, but fact of the matter is, I don't have a spot to take it to right now. I can't drive it anywhere. And I've got several friends who ride who are offering to teach me and show me, but the bad timing of me purchasing the bike separated them from coming and helping me because they're busy. So we're figuring it out. Let's go get some coffee.
Honestly, getting it off was a bitch and a half. This is it. See, I thought I was supposed to pry them off, but you gotta figure out somehow how to screw them off. You were at the wrong door, Preston.
Yeah, that's why you never got my card.
You don't find this... You don't find this camera off-putting, do you?
No.
It's not weird?
No.
Okay, let me make sure I got
it could be.
Huh?
It could be. But no.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not. So you brought your motorcycle. Let's check it out.
That was the whole point.
You don't care if I film, do you?
No.
So this is Preston. He's been riding for a while now. This is his Harley Davidson Pan Am, which is pretty sweet. It's a 1250.
Yeah.
What year is it? A 22 or 23 you said?
22.
22. Yeah. Hey. Brothers.
That's bird shit.
Oh, well,
Yeah, that's brothers.
I'm glad I didn't touch it.
Yeah.
Okay, so bird shit, brothers.
Yeah, it needs a bath.
This thing's nice, dude.
I love it.
It really is. I like how adventurous it looks. Like, that's why yours looks like a modern adventure version. Mine looks like a classic old school adventure version. Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
I think that's a fair...
They're motorcycles, so adventures for sure.
They do venture. They do venture. What about your motorcycle? What kind of motor does it have? It's a Harley, right?
Yeah,
So like
got
mine's...
the 1250 Revolution Max, which is their Harley designed it with Porsche. It's pretty sweet. It's very powerful, 150 horsepower stock.
God damn.
Yeah.
I think mine's only got like 100 horsepower or so.
Most bikes
Something like that.
are around there. Yeah. It's just the way that this engine is tuned. It's very torquey. It's very good in sport mode. It's a lot of fun.
Dude, I'd ride the hell out of it too.
Yeah.
Yours is about 100 pounds lighter than mine too, I think. From what I was reading. I think it's like
600.
Yeah, 600. Mine's just under 700 pounds. Mine's
Damn.
697.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's heavy, yeah, it is heavy, I'm not gonna lie. Well, I guess today is the day.
Yeah.
It's it.
Yeah.
I really gotta make sure I can do it. So I think this is just wide enough of a spot. I mean, obviously I'm pushing it a little bit. If it could have been a little bit wider, it'd be a lot better.
Yeah.
But I think this will do. You think? I can. Do you think I can do like a figure 8 in here?
I mean, you can. Yeah, for sure. It's just going to be very low speed.
Well, I guess that's kind of what you want to get good at, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, low speed maneuvers are more difficult than high speed.
Yeah, the bike basically rides itself by the time you get up there.
Yep.
I've been doing a lot of study and research. Sky has my leathers in the back of her car.
Okay.
So I'm basically going to be like, not... There we go. Wiped her completely down. Got her kind of pretty. As pretty as she could look. Let's talk motorcycles. Particularly about mine. My Harley Lowrider S. Which I have unfortunately dropped twice now, learning. But I went from not being able to do literally jack shit, I mean like scared to put it in first gear and go, to riding around the parking lot and doing my deal. And again, I'm taking the motorcycle safety course mid-April. So I don't really plan on doing too much on the bike. But I just polished it, made it look good, feel bad for the scuffs. But hey, let me tell you something. They're my scuffs. They're nobody else's scuffs. I put them on there. I'm one with the bike, and it's not too bad. And anything, I want you to remember something. If you got a really nice bike that you do not want hurt. First of all, I hope you're an experienced rider, not spending so much money on a bike like I did. I just wanted to get what I wanted the first time. I didn't want to feel like I had to upgrade. And I'll tell you something, it's like damned if I do, damned if I don't. If I got an 883, the little Iron 883, I would have gotten ripped on. It's a girl's bike, it's a bitch's bike. I get the big monster boy, it's too big for you. It's like everybody just wants something to fuss about, I'll tell you what. But I'm here for it. I've got a beautiful bike that an experienced rider wouldn't dare want to try to drop, like I did. Everything like this on your bike is replaceable. It is. I can upgrade. Instead of the silver clutch lever and brake lever, I'll upgrade to black. It looks good in black, doesn't it? The clutch cover, I kind of like it. I'm not gonna lie. So if I do upgrade, it's really not that bad. I might even leave it. But if I do, I'll probably either get the same thing or get something really cool. But I'm riding. That's the fact of the matter is I'm riding. Literally a week ago, I was wrecking into a bush. Now I'm spinning circles and betting myself to put in a second coming up the parking lot. But I don't do it because I'm going kind of fast at that point. I mean, I get her up to about 20 when I'm really feeling good here. So I want to keep it cordial. I don't want to be too dangerous with other people standing around or anything like that. Like, I really want to be responsible. I'll tell you something. Part of what got me to get this motorcycle was how responsible I was with my Mustang. Granted, it was an EcoBoost, but a modern late-day EcoBoost, and I'm not gonna lie, that little 4-cylinder with a turbo kind of got a little bit. It was a pretty fast car, enough to get you into trouble, just enough to maybe get you into trouble. And I've never really sped bad in that car. I didn't really do anything inappropriate because I just enjoyed the car and the look and just the feeling and the comfortability and how proud I was and how pretty it was. And that's translated here to the bike. I knew it'd be the same deal. I don't plan on being dumb. I just appreciate the beauty and the work of art that this bike is. I appreciate that other people, which by the way, this bike has gotten me a lot of attention. It's pretty well perceived to the general public. A lot of people think it is a badass bike. Maybe when Sky gets home, I'm gonna film and kind of ride it around, show you what I mean. I don't want to leave my camera because I'm right smack in the middle of downtown. Beautiful, awesome bike. I am falling in love. Now I get it. Now I see why everybody loves riding. People are asking, let me tell you something, Scott. If everybody was as comfortable as I was in the world, this would be a way cooler place. You know that? I just had the ride of a lifetime. I mean, the most honest and real and like for real I've ever ridden my motorcycle in the history of ever since I've owned it the past like what, 2.5 weeks. Dude, I got all the way up into 4th gear. I was going about 40-50 miles an hour on you know, a 45 mile per hour road. I took it and then I went around like, so I was in traffic and like cars were like behind me. I was like, oh no, I better not stall, so I didn't. And then like, so I went and then I very softly, I smoothly pulled in my clutch, smoothly put it into second, smoothly and slowly let her down while rolling onto the throttle or about where I was with my friction zone. And it's just like easy. Didn't feel it jolt, didn't feel it nothing. And it's just going. And I get it all the way, so I go all the way. I went like maybe a half mile or a mile down from like where I live. Now I'm staying in the back roads because I don't want to, and I went all the way to this roundabout. I went down this roundabout, and I'm not gonna lie, it was the first time I've like, kind of let my bike do that. And I was like, whoa, and I had it, and it worked, and I made it. I fucking did it. I rode my motorcycle, and now my confidence compared to when I first got it. When I first got this bike, I was like terrified of it. I still kind of am. I respect the bike a lot, but I did it. I'm no longer worried about stalling. I'm not worried about other traffic. I know oh, the window's open. That's embarrassing. So that's the secret. That is the ultimate secret, no doubt, on how to ride a motorcycle. Is if you know where your friction zone, that clutch is your friend. If you know where the friction zone is and just how much blip to throttle and kind of balance them out, that is what's going to keep you upright. That's what's going to give you total control of your bike going slow. And I mean, slow maneuvers are the most important, but that's the secret. If you can get good at staying slow, staying in first gear, at a very slow pace, and like controlling your clutch and your throttle to kind of keep you upright, but keep you at an appropriate pace, I mean, that's the secret. That's what you got to do. And then by the time you're going 40, 50 miles an hour, the bike basically rides itself. I mean, you just got to lean and turn, and it will do what you ask it to do. So slow speeds, that's the big thing. And that's what all I've been practicing the past, 3 weeks, 2 weeks, is slow speeds. So I feel good about not stalling. I feel good about downshifting is like a car. It's exactly how I downshifted my BMW. I mean, it's basically, I don't even really have to use the brakes. Like, you just downshift all the way. I mean, and unless you're coming to a halt in standstill traffic, I mean, if you have to go all the way down the first, if it's that slow, then do it, but you're gonna keep it on moving,